Hi everyone, welcome back to another budget with me for week 4 of April 2020. As usual, we're going to begin with the transactions that occurred throughout the week this week. Please bear with me as there were a lot of transactions and we're struggling to cope with the new normal in our finances as the coronavirus pandemic continues to go on. So the first thing is that we had an additional grocery transaction this week, and we used the debit card because we had spent all of our cash. I don't know about you guys, but the grocery budget is not going as far as it used to with everyone being home. I'm still working, but my husband, my children are at home a whole lot more, so the grocery budget is definitely suffering. But we add the $10.93 that we spent this week. So we have that. Also, we have to add our two gasoline purchases. Mine was $18 and my husband's was $30. So we spent $48 there. For miscellaneous purchases, I made some additional clothing purchases this week. And I know I talked about that in the last budget video. There were several transactions. This previous balance added to the new purchases is $377.29. I know that might seem excessive, but like I said before, my wardrobe is quite old and a lot of things needed replacing. My husband used the debit card for some food, and that was $26.42. We ordered him some clothes as well, so I'm going to label that clothes for Robert. Those were $122.98. He doesn't get new clothes very often either. I made him clean out his closet and get rid of some clothes he had been wearing, some for 15 years. So we had to replace some items. We also made a few additional purchases. I'm going to add a line here so we can continue to add these in. The first one was a miscellaneous Walmart purchase. It was $46.70. And then next we have we ordered a shelf for our bedroom. It was $52.18. And then I ordered some makeup for $19.95. The last item is some certification testing that I'm currently working on. I am completing my CPFC, Certified Professional Financial Counselor certification. The courses and the testing materials were $1,295. I also spent $225 to register for the CSCA add-on credential for my Certified Management and Accountant's license. And the CSCA stands for Certified in Strategy and Competitive Analysis. So I'm going to take those two tests and credentials. So when we have extra money, as we did with the stimulus check, I like to use it to try to better myself and further my career if that's an option. So I know that we could have put that money toward the student loan debt, but I'm chasing my dreams and trying to get out of my 9-to-5 job to become an entrepreneur. So these tests help me go in that direction. So the total for that was $13.20. That was the $225 and the $12.95. So you can see here that we did have quite a few purchases that we added this week. So the next thing is we are going to show what else went through this week. My husband's last check went through, so we've got that. We need to make that a dollar figure, or that would bug me. So we have my husband's last check, and sometimes it's a penny off, depending on the tax variance. So we have that there, and then our state tax refund was deposited, and it was $29. So now we have $59.11 in that income section. And we also got our interest deposit from our bank. That was 61 cents. We had some bills draft as well. The $1 bank fee went through, and Jake's phone went through. It was $48.06 this time instead of $48.11. I know that's probably a tax issue. And so now we can handle this week's income, bills, and expenses, because that's everything that drafted for the past week. So my check for week 4 is the same as it always is. Then we have to pay some bills this time. I paid the Farm Bureau bill. It was $88.91. Time Warner Cable was $64.98. That is our internet service. That was $31.30. That is the electricity for our garage at our old house, which is up on the market. So that's what that is. And then we have our mortgage. That's also on the house that's on the market. So that is what was paid this time. So you can see all that's left now is the week 5 bills. Those will be paid next week. So the next thing we're going to go to is our monthly expenses. I'm going to add $100 to the eating out budget. We are trying to frequent some local restaurants once per week, which isn't something we normally do, but these are trying times for so many people. We're trying to help other people out and other businesses. So we're going to put 5 20s for that. And then we are going to do our weekly expenses, $125 for groceries, $20 for church, and $10 for the kids' allowance, as per usual. The bill denominations can stay the same. So the cash totals are here. You can see that there. That's what I'm going to ask for at the bank. So 100, 7 20s, 110, 15. That's what I will ask for at the bank. And then you can see here the actual budget. You can see how much we have left for the month as well. I hope this helps you guys understand the weekly budgeting process. I will leave a link in the description box below for the blog article about budgeting that has a downloadable template for this budget worksheet in Excel. I will also include a link to last week's budget. So please comment, like, and subscribe for future updates. Thank you for watching.